Guys, happy Friday. Okay, this week, a little bit different. This week I want to talk about a concept that's helped me in business. And if you're in business, hopefully it will help you. Maybe you'll like this. And if you are, then great for you. But I've struggled. If you're not in business, if you're an employee, then I think it's going to help you in your job. The concept that I'm talking about is something that I saw on an Instagram post, and it was that the dollars are in the details. Now, I have always been a big picture person, okay? I say to my guys at work, I'm like, I just build what I can see here. So I can already see it in front of me. And I think about that and I focus on that, and that's what I build. And that's what's always happened for me. And it's been great. But I'm this big picture thinker, and the finer details, I've got in the bad habit. Okay, and it's the habits, automation, discipline thing. It's a bad habit where, I'm like, I don't do the finer details thing because I'm a big picture guy. I'll leave the finer details stuff to the finer details people. Here's the problem. I'll give you an example. I had a new client in my office, maybe it was last week, end of last week. And I got them through everything. Yep, they loved it. They want to go ahead. It was a Your Wealth, Your Way process. And I gave all the paperwork to Jess, one of the girls that works with me now. She's only started here in the last month. And the next day I'm like, hey, how are you going with that stuff, Jess? And she goes, well, I need the application form signed and I need their tax file numbers. And I'm like, I was supposed to get that from them yesterday, wasn't I? She's like, yeah, you were. Now, the problem, I guess, is that I knew that I needed that stuff and I just forgot. But now that we haven't got that information straight away, Jess has to spend time chasing the client up. The client has to get stuff that they could have given to me when they were with me to sign a form, for one, and their tax file numbers. And it takes time. It ended up taking, Jess following them up, and I'm like, hey guys, I sent them an email as well when you get this done. And they've been away and they've been busy, and it took a week to get the information to us. And it's taken time on everybody's part to get this stuff that I could have got in the first instance, but I didn't have the attention to detail. And for me, it's been one of those things that, I wasn't ready to hear it until I was ready to hear it, if that makes sense. So I've always gone, but I'm the big picture guy, it's okay. Now, how frustrating is it to work with me when I give you a job or I give you some information and it's not all there because I'm not the freaking, finer details guy? Well, it's hard for me. I literally just finished with a client and I've got to go through and update our Trello system and take all the file notes and do all that stuff. And that's hard for me, but you have to do it because at some point in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever it is, when someone says, tell me more about that guy, and if you've spent the extra 10 minutes now focusing on the details, then all the information's there forever. No one has to remember from their memory or whatever it is. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that can help you because the dollars really are in the details. Yeah, you can be a big picture thinker. Yeah, you can make things happen. But if you want things to go on long term, without you, the systems that you need to build, the processes that need to be created, all are around the finer details. And as I've said, the dollars are in the details. All right, guys, have a great weekend. What are we, 20th of November? We are so close to Christmas. We're nearly there. It's nearly 5 o'clock. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.